Bulma is one of the most influential and genius characters in all of Dragon Ball. She found Goku on a mountain, which started the entire series. She invented the Dragon Radar. She built Raditz Scouter overnight after it was broken, after having never seen it before. She modified the Namekian ship to be used by humans, built a watch for the automatic transformation into Great Saiyaman, and helped work on Android 16 and eventually built a time machine. Bulma is single-handedly responsible for the tech that basically saves the day throughout the entire series. But Bulma is also famously lazy, vain, and concerned with luxury, so her genius is frequently not utilized to its maximum because she doesn't apply it to problem solving for combat or larger world-saving issues unless she absolutely has to. Bulma's genius in seeing alien technology and being able to reverse engineer it and make it suitable for human use, creating laws of physics breaking technology and understanding and conceivably creating further tech for Capsule Corp puts her in the same realm of technological understanding as someone like Tony Stark. And while Tony is also a bit lavish in his lifestyle, he is driven by curiosity to see if he can accomplish tasks and solve problems in the world. So if Bulma were just slightly more interested in seeing what she could do with her underutilized genius, her contributions to the series could have been monumentally different. After all of the almost dying in the wake of the Pilaf situation and the Red Ribbon Army, Bulma decides to commit herself to making sure that she can protect herself if necessary, having her own kind of training arc. She wakes up early in the morning to run and do calisthenics. She spends most of her day reading or tinkering in her father's lab. She meets with local martial arts instructors to start learning how to fight. She is very committed to the work, and Bulma's father sees that, and he makes her own lab during this time. Her experiments produce a lot of mistakes, like any good montage. Things fizzle out and sometimes explode, but eventually she ends up producing the first iteration of her new weapon, a bulky suit of armor that can shrink down to a capsule. Unfortunately, her creation does not stand up to its first real challenge in trying to beat Tambourine. She manages to put up a short fight, even matching Tambourine's power for a short time, but the suit ends up running out of power and is destroyed. But Tambourine is called away by Demon King Piccolo before he can cause any casualties. The rest of original Dragon Ball largely plays out in the same way that it did before, since the final confrontation with King Piccolo happened shortly thereafter and she wouldn't have time to rebuild the suit, and the fight with Piccolo at the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai was a one-on-one. However, in the 5-year gap between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Bulma further refines her technological prowess by analyzing the fights that she's seen up till now, the various technologies she's encountered, and studying her boyfriend's own ki powers. Yamcha is useful. And she also continues to train. Now, mind you, she's not up to the level of the rest of the gang, but she is a lot stronger than she was in the original series. The end result is a fully encased metallic suit that operates by both enhancing the wearer's own battle power and draws from an internal plasma generator. Its powers include the ability to hurl plasma beams, balls, and bolts of lightning, generate a shield, perform calculations in the middle of battle, which allows for some increased reflexive maneuvers, sense the location of strong energy signatures but not tell how strong they are, and even fly. All of which can be augmented by the user's own key abilities if they in fact exist. As Raditz appears, Bulma is shocked to find out that there is someone stronger than Goku, but she does not have the opportunity to take her suit out of its capsule before Goku's brother flies off with Gohan. However, after he leaves, Piccolo arrives to propose the team-up of all team-ups. Goku and Piccolo will try to take this guy down together. To everyone's surprise, Bulma, now armored up, announces that she will be joining the battle. Everyone's very surprised about this because very few people have seen this armor up till now. Piccolo laughs and tells Bulma that unless she wants to get killed, she better stay back because he's not going to protect her and he'll be damned if she's going to get in his way. Bulma is confident in her work. She's poured every experience with combat and technology she's had into this work for 5 straight years. It would be helpful. She believes that. Piccolo scoffs, but he's also a little bit curious. Fine, he says. I'll give you a free hit. If I can even feel it, you can do as you like. "You'd better get ready," Bulma says, and in a flash, she slams a full-powered punch directly into Piccolo's face, which sent him spinning to the ground. Piccolo immediately rebounds to return an attack, but Bulma blocks the incoming strike. She laughs. "Is that good enough for you?" Piccolo growls and brushes off his clothes. "Let's get this thing over with so I can finish up with Goku, and after him, you're next." Goku calls for the Flying Nimbus, and the three unlikely allies fly off to battle their new foe. On the way, Piccolo remarks that Bulma is not registering enough ki to be as strong as she is, so this new enemy only may be sensing two foes. So it might be best for her to hang back and see if she can attack him from behind. Bulma agrees with this tactic and splits off from the group to go the long way around to the target. Goku and Piccolo begin their battle with Raditz like in Z, with the two being completely outclassed by the Saiyan warrior, even despite the removal of their weighted clothing. As Raditz fires his beam attack that takes off Piccolo's arm, Bulma sees her opportunity and slams her armored feet into the back of Raditz's neck at full speed, sending the long-haired Saiyan careening into the ground. Piccolo has to take a second to recover, but Bulma and Goku seize that opportunity to follow up on the attack, but Raditz has already vanished from sight. He appears behind Goku and kicks him to the ground before launching at Bulma. They trade blows for a moment before Bulma is overwhelmed and knocked backward. The three reform to discuss a plan. Raditz makes jokes about Piccolo losing an arm, and Piccolo reveals that he has a special attack that might just win the day. But he will need some time to charge it, and Goku and Bulma are going to have to keep Raditz busy for 5 whole minutes. They launch into an attack, pressuring him with Bulma's strikes while Goku leaps into the air to charge a Kamehameha. Raditz manages to turn around in time to put up a defense for the blast, but his arms are quaking from the assault. He returns fire, knocking Goku to the ground, but Bulma attacks to keep him from going after Goku any more than that. And then he remembers that green guy was charging an attack. He checks his scouter. The attack is massive. He doesn't know if he can get hit with something like that. But it's too late. Piccolo launches the special beam cannon, but it just barely scrapes Raditz. Bulma launches into another attack, immediately seeing that the Saiyan did not go down. She says in her mind, "We have to stop him no matter what." Raditz is preoccupied with Bulma and doesn't see Goku coming up to grab his tail. Raditz pleads for his life, promising that he'll leave and never come back. Goku, being Goku, relents, and Raditz lands a kick on both Goku and Bulma and pins them both to the ground by the neck. Raditz has a knee placed squarely in Goku's ribs. As Goku's screams echo throughout the valley that they're in, an explosion from the nearby crater grabs everyone's attention as Gohan leaps from Raditz's ship, launching a headbutt into Raditz's chest that injures him. Now, Goku is not as beat up in this fight as he was in the original series, and Bulma's armor has taken very little damage. So the two begin to fight with Raditz again, this time with a greater degree of success. As Piccolo readies his attack again, Goku and Bulma each grab one of Raditz's legs, and the special beam cannon drives through his chest, mortally wounding the Saiyan warrior. Goku is still alive. Piccolo briefly speaks with the Saiyan as he's dying. He's just about to lay in the final blow when Goku stays Piccolo's hand. He's confused but relents, and Goku squats to speak with his brother. "You were really strong," Goku says to Raditz calmly. "It's a shame that you had to choose to be a bad guy. I would have loved to fight you again." "If you think I'm strong," Raditz coughs out, "that shows how weak you truly are. There are 2 more Saiyans, and they are far stronger than I am." "2 more?" squeaks Bulma. "Stronger than him? We're going to need to find the Dragon Balls. Maybe we can wish them away." "Dragon Balls?" Raditz asks. Piccolo scoffs. "The Dragon Balls grant whoever finds them a single wish. Even if you'd killed one of us, we'd be back within a week. Now they're sure to come. They've heard every word. They'll come to make a wish." And that's where we're going to stop today. I'm going to leave the direction of the next episode in you guys' hands. Does Piccolo kill Raditz, or do they leave him alive for information, since Bulma is there to make such a suggestion? Leave your answer in the comments, and if you guys like this, we'll do a part 2. Just a reminder to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, I'm the Anime Trainer. Good luck, and train hard.